I don't know what to expect. Ooh. I think we're all afraid of track 19. I would hate the song with a burning passion. It's going to end up in my top 10. Hi everyone, it's your boy Sirius, and also filming on my phone because my camera decided to be a dick again and my SD card's not working, so yay. Which is terrifying because I have a full reaction video to do soon of an album that we will be speaking about today, which is very exciting, but still, I really hope I can fix everything by then. If not, I expect maybe a phone recorded video. I just prefer to do it on my camera. Anyway, doesn't matter. The point is, I'm filming. Yay, go me. So, by the time this is uploaded, Speak Now Taylor's version comes out tomorrow, or at midnight on the day you're watching this. Although for British people like myself, that'll be 5 AM in the morning. It's currently July 5th, so it's not like I'm filming this way back and then posting it. Like, I'm posting it tomorrow, but you'll be seeing this tomorrow, so hey! I cannot fathom that Speak Now Taylor's version is coming on Friday. Like, what? It feels like it's just got announced. It's gone surprisingly fast. I actually don't know why time is being so nice and it's going so fast. Maybe it's because she's been on tour and every week we're always looking forward to seeing what outfit she's wearing and surprise songs that we just lost track of time. Maybe this was the plan all along. I have to say, I'm rather excited and I want to talk about what I think might happen or certain things I think about the re-recording. I'm going to make some predictions, some theories, talk about some of my faves. It's going to be fun. I just think this would be a really fun video to do before the reaction, just so you can get my take on everything before we enter the Speak Now Taylor's version era, which is so exciting. I remember the Red Taylor's version era, and that was so fun. That was the most fun I had. Like, back in 2021, I had my, like, scarf on, I had all the warm, cozy jumpers on, but this time, Speak Now is going to be a summer album, which is odd. First thing I want to say is that I thought that it was going to come near December. I think we all know why, because like back to December I thought it was going to be like that, but no. That's why we all thought 1989 might be coming this summer and then Speak Now might be coming like later in the year, but we were all wrong. It's fine. She likes to pull unexpected cards, Taylor. I see you, I see you. But yes, we are all extremely excited, I'm sure. If you're a Swiftie, then I'm guessing you're you're buzzing right now. Like, I honestly don't blame you. I would like to start this video by going through one thing that I am literally desperate to talk about, and that is the vault tracks. We are getting six vault tracks from Speak Now. I for some reason my brain can't process that. It's like extra Speak Now content. What? As a Swiftie who became a full-fledged, as I like to call it, full-fledged Swiftie back in 2020, I never got to experience the Speak Now era for myself when I was younger. I think I was about 6, and I briefly remember things, but I was apparently more interested in Alice in Wonderland at that age, because I remember Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland came out that year and that was my obsession. Anyway, we go off topic. I love all like the Swifties that went through it, like talking about how they're really excited for other people to go through this new Taylor's version thing. I'm like, me too, I'm so excited. Anyway, vault tracks. I feel like I should have these memorized, but I don't. These are actually the vault tracks I've thought about the least. Like, I remember I would always have vault tracks on the mind with like the last 2 re-recordings, but this one, I think my brain's closed just off getting excited because there's the whole Eras tour tickets coming soon for the UK, which stressful, and there's other things that I just didn't want to, like, I feel like I would be overloaded with excitement if I even remotely sat on the vault tracks and thought about them. So that's what this video is for. We're almost there, so I want to talk about it. Sorry, my laptop died when I was watching Gossip Girl. Exposed. Okay, who doesn't like a bit of Gossip Girl? One thing I would just like to say, actually, like, because I'm on Twitter at the minute, this like back cover of the album is everything I think I ever wanted. Like, the dress, the fact that she's gone for like lilac and you can see like kind of material of pink in there. Oh, and the curls, everything about it's just so sweet. I love that she kept the same font. I love that it's in a deep purple and that the back has a more lighter tone to it, because the front's very dark, like very dark, and then dark purple, and her hair is like, the lighting's very dark, but I love how bright it is on the back. Like, it's kind of bringing back what the original Speak Now cover kind of vibe was, which I really like. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Okay, from the vault. Finally gonna let myself process my thoughts on these titles and what my predictions are. I don't know. I've been watching so many prediction videos that I feel like my brain is now warped with other people's predictions. It's so funny. Okay, so track 17 because we are getting 16, which includes, you know, the bonus tracks that were on the original. We're not getting acoustics. I'll talk about that later. I'm fine. Track 17 is Electric Touch featuring Fall Out Boy, Taylor's version from The Vault. I don't know what to expect because I don't know if it's going to be like what, because sometimes with her songs, when it says featuring, it means like either they're going to be featuring vocally or featured, like maybe they're just doing instruments, maybe they're just doing backing vocal, we don't know. But I feel like with Fall Out Boy, I feel like backing vocals and instruments is bound to happen, in my opinion. I don't think they're gonna, and I don't think it's gonna be like a duet type thing. I mean, I won't mind if it is, but I feel like it'll be like maybe backing vocals and some instruments, and it's called Electric Touch, which I'm already seeing like a rock anthem in my head, and I know I shouldn't be getting my hopes up. All of my rock Taylor fans out there that wants just a rock album, I think we're all like kind of praying over this song, like, come on, please be like this, we are never getting back together rock version. I feel like it's gonna be kind of like seductive. I don't know, because like Electric Touch, maybe it's going into that more seductive area of songs. Like, I don't know, like it depends on when she would have written it. There was this thing in like her first two albums, there was nothing that seductive in there because it was very like innocent and teen years, which makes sense. But with Speak Now, she was 19. She wrote all the songs herself. She was growing up and her sound definitely matured, like especially with like there are some lines in like Sparks Fly where you're like, oh damn, that's like Sparks Fly. Last Kiss is such an intimate, there's parts of it that's so intimate that with things that she might not have been able to write about in like the Fearless era. So with me, Electric Touch, it is possible that it's going to be like, I feel like it's going to be very upbeat and there's going to be like some, I feel like it's going to be a happy love song, like a kind of, I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like it's going to be like Maroon, like maybe Maroon but more upbeat and like, but like the same kind of like vibe of being like lost in New York with like flashing lights everywhere. Very 1989 actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So I'm very excited because I just want something I can just freaking fake drum things. You know, when in the middle of something like this, like in Better Than Revenge, oh my god, my electric guitar heart. The thing is, I love an electric guitar in any song, so the fact that it's called Electric Touch makes me hopeful. There has to be an electric guitar. Please tell me there's going to be an electric guitar, because I need an electric guitar. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I better move on from this, otherwise I will keep talking. Okay, track 18 is undoubtedly the Vault track. I think everyone is most excited for. I don't want to speak on the population, but everyone I have seen is absolutely freaking hyped for this song, and I totally understand why. Track 18 is called When Emma Falls in Love, Taylor's version from The Vault. Right, okay, my first instinct, much like I've seen a lot of other people's first instincts is the same, my first instinct is, this is about Emma Stone. And usually in my videos I don't like to be like, oh, I think this is about this person, but usually that's to do with her love life. I don't, like, when I listen to songs, I can appreciate that there could be references to her relationships, but it's never really what I like to focus on. I like to kind of just focus on the song lyrically. I don't know, that's just me. But with When Emma Falls in Love, I'm like, oh my god, this could genuinely be a song about one of their best friends, kind of like a 15 thing, or like maybe Dorothea, which we all thought was about Selena Gomez. Because I don't, like, I am such a big Emma Stone fan. Emma Stone's one of my favourite actresses, so please let this be true, because they were friends around that time. A lot of people think it's going to be about when Emma fell in love with Andrew Garfield. My sister's hoping for that. She loves Andrew Garfield, like, on a cellular level. And that was my first thought when I saw that. I thought, oh my god, is this going to be about Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield? Because if it is, I'm going to freak out, my sister's going to freak out, the world's going to freak out. There have been just as many people saying that this could be about Emma Woodhouse, and if you don't know who Emma Woodhouse is, I'm so sorry for your loss, because she's one of the best fictional characters of all time, and Emma is one of my favourite classics. It's my favourite Jane Austen novel. I love it. I haven't even finished it. Like, I feel like I've had it on hold for so long, because I read so much of it and I already know it's my favourite Jane Austen book. Like, I've read like more than half and I'm like, I'm in. I know the ending, obviously, I know the story quite well. The movie's great, gotta love some movie adaptations, but a lot of people think that it's gonna be kind of like a moment with like The Lucky One or The Last Great American Dynasty where she's writing about someone else, but this time it's gonna be about someone fictional. And I'm like, if she writes a song about one of my favourite Austen, not one of my favourite Austen woman, it's going to end up in my top 10. I please be about Emma Woodhouse. You don't understand, because if you don't know the plot of Emma, it's about Emma Woodhouse. She's quite rich and privileged, and obviously a lot of people see her as quite upper class and kind of, I don't know what the right word is, posh, I don't know. Sorry, my sister just called me. She told me that Taylor added new tour dates. I didn't know if it was any different for the UK, but yeah, more chance we get tickets. So please, I mean, I know Taylor's written things themed off Austen before, like we had, Sense and Sensibility is not my favourite Austen film, but that's besides the point. Either way, gotta love the inspiration. Obviously we had more classics like Rebecca, which inspired Tolerate It, which was perfection. So can you imagine? I feel like When Emma Falls in Love is going to have such a folklore vibe, and my favourite album's folklore, so please, can that happen? Please. Okay, so we've got track 19, which is I Can See You, and obviously I think we're all afraid of track 19, but I Can See You. That could mean anything. That could mean I can see you, or it could mean I can see you, like for who you really are, you're opening up to me. This is either going to be a heartbreak song or an absolutely lovely, like, lover type song. Like, I can see you for who you are, or I can see who you are now. You are not what I expected. It feel like, I can't imagine which, it might not even be about relationships, it might not be about love, it could be like, it could be something completely different. We don't know what it's about until we listen to it, but I'm only going to make my predictions. I feel like it's going to be one thing or the other, and I'm kind of hoping it's going to be like a more heartbreak one, because I need a good cry. But if not, I'm not against having a Lover vibe, because Lover is my favourite song of Taylor's ever, so no complaining there. Track 20 is called Castles Crumbling. I literally said in my Olivia Rodrigo vampire reaction, I love a song with a castle reference. Like, I literally said, oh, I love a song with a castle reference. So the fact that this one's called Castles Crumbling, like, for all I know, this could be about rough times in her career. Like, I don't know what it's going to be about. The narrative, I can't predict the narratives, because it's like, meh. But it could be anything. It could be about relationships. It could be about personal life problems. It could be about friendships. It could be about literally anything, and I think that's what scares me. It's also featuring Hayley Williams from Paramore, so she's gonna get a verse, right? I hope she gets a verse. Please get a verse. I can imagine Castles Crumbling could have, like, it's either gonna be like a piano ballad, or we're gonna get full on, like, Eyes Open style. Does anyone see where I'm going with that? Like, I can just hear that. So, and there better be some fairy tale references. I'm hoping for some, like, fairy tale references in Castles Crumbling, you know, like in Today Was a Fairy Tale, but we all know how I feel about that song. But, like, still, I want some, like, references, please. I just want some really nice fairy tale references, like, mention, like, I don't know, princesses and dragons, which could lead on from Bejeweled, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, that just gets me way too excited over the fact that it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be a moment, and I'm very excited. At 21, Foolish One. Now, immediately when I saw this title, I was like, oh my god, it's going to be like The Lucky One. Like, you know what I mean? Like, The Lucky One, Foolish One. It could. I feel like no one's talking about that. Maybe some people are, but I immediately thought, is it going to be like The Lucky One or something? Maybe, like, not about her, but about someone in real life who she knows about, or maybe someone from the news, or something, like, it could be about fictional character. We don't actually know, but there has been that debate of it being like, she's gonna, like, sing about someone else, and it's gonna be like, you were the foolish one, or maybe she's saying I was the foolish one. Maybe it's like Back to December. What if it's an apology one? Back to December is my favorite song from the album, so if this is another apology song, I actually don't know what I'm going to do. Absolutely terrifying, the thoughts of what could come out of this song. I'm hearing a piano ballad in my head. I'm hearing, like, you know, I keep referencing Vampire, but can you imagine if it was kind of similar in a sense that it started off quite gentle on piano and then just builds and builds and builds and builds? Or maybe she'll turn the tables at the end and say, I was the foolish one, or switch it and say, you were the foolish one. We don't actually know. I'm confused. I'm not sure which one it would be. But I mean, I'm excited to see what the vibe is. I feel like I just want to hear the chords for each song, just so I can, like, have a hint. But it's okay, I only have to wait 2 more days. Actually, it's less than 2 days, because it's pretty much the evening on a Wednesday night, and it comes out Friday, so... And then track 22 is Timeless, which I can't even doubt that this is going to be like Long Live. Like, this is the last song of the album now. It used to be Long Live, you know, not on the deluxe one, but it used to be Long Live. And now it's Timeless. And Timeless is kind of, it could mean anything, really. It could mean, you know, my career is timeless, my music is timeless, I am timeless. Maybe now she's come to this conclusion that she is the one that's timeless. She doesn't have to, she's not asking anyone to remember anything because she knows that they will, because she knows that what she's doing is timeless. Maybe that's the idea. Like in Long Live, there's a lot of tell your children about me, which makes me cry every time. You know, just like remember this moment. But now she's like, okay, sorry, my sister's joined me. She just came in. My phone went, that's terrifying. My phone went out of storage. We were talking about timeless and what we thought it was going to be like. I think it's going to be like Long Live.
I thought Last Kiss, maybe. Vibe-wise.
That's terrifying. Don't do that. No, the thing is, because timeless, think about it. I was just saying in Long Live when she's like, I said, remember this moment. We don't have to, she knows we'll remember it now because she's timeless. Maybe that's it.
So there'll be a reference to Long Live.
Please! I love what she put. Wait, I didn't even notice that she put. I recorded this album when I was 32 and still growing up now. I just realised, yeah, like an innocent 32 and still going. Anyway, now that I've gone through all the vault tracks and what I think maybe, we know what you're excited for. I've already told them you're excited to see if this is an Emma Stone, Andrew Garfield.
That makes me sound like... Okay, I would just like to... If you've said that, I would just like to clear the air and say...
I said I'm excited.
I am not one of those creepy fans that makes everything about Stonefield. I am not that sad. I have a life, believe it or not.
That's mean. Don't say that.
It's... No, it's seriously... No, some of the fan accounts is really creepy.
Yeah, so I'll admit some people
when
do
they bash
take
on
it,
Emma Stone's husband.
Some people do take it too far, but not the majority. That's the minority of fans, by the way, Stonefield fans. I'm so sorry. Anyway, piss off. Stop. Anyway, so now I want to talk about the main event.
But I think Enchanted will have a great vibe to it.
Well, no, okay, we know what the songs sound like. I'm just wondering.
People think there's going to be different lyrics for Better Than Revenge. That's a big stick.
No, that's right. Okay, yeah. People have been thinking that there's different lyrics for Better Than Revenge, but only because there seems to be two versions on the album when people are looking up the album. And maybe a new one with different lyrics. People think maybe aimed at her label.
Ooh, I'd like to see that.
Do it, please. But it's still a good song. The thing is, she needs to keep it in with the original lyrics to show how much she's grown as a person, and that is what teenage rage, irrational teenage rage sounds like, that song. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But if we start from the beginning, so if we go for Mine, there's not much I want to say about this, just that it's a great opener. It's probably gonna break me. I'm just like skimming through. We've got don't get me started on Sparks Fly. I feel like Sparks Fly is going to be so like I can hear like the kind of revamped instrument. I feel like she's going to get the sound really similar, but it's just going to sound like with Red. I kept saying everything sounded fresh. I feel like it's going to sound so fresh, and it's going to be amazing. Back to December is my favourite song from this album, and that bridge
of Sparks Fly.
No, Back to December. That bridge is going to be absolutely crazy.
That's going to slap.
Crazy. We don't have the acoustic one, though.
Oh, no, they're not doing the acoustic.
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. She probably won't even... Well, yeah, because you weren't meant to be in it. What do you mean you can barely see you? You came in uninvited. You came in uninvited. Well, and then we've got Speak Now, Taylor's version, ironically. Which I'm excited for because it's all fun, and I want to hear the laugh. You know, the laugh after the bridge and then the bit before the last chord, like when it says "marrying the wrong girl." Don't say it. Yeah. I want to hear the laugh.
Kind of like Hey Stephen.
Yeah, it's like the Hey Stephen laugh. Dear John, I'm hoping to connect with this song a lot more when it comes out. Because maybe I'll I don't know, I feel like I'm yet to have my moment. I said this in my ranking video. I'm yet to have my moment with that song, and I'm hoping Taylor's version, I will. Mean, Taylor's version. We better get that country twang, because she did it with I Bet You Think About Me, so she has no excuse.
Country twang.
No excuse. The Story of Us. Yeah, I'm excited because it's like... Again, it's the rock element that I really want for Electric Touch that we already got with kind of this and Better Than Revenge, and you're like, oh,
I don't know what to
thank you. They know what it sounds like, I'm pretty sure.
The story, I didn't know I knew it.
Next chapter. Next chapter. She did, you know, that's the thing though. I just realised.
Yes.
You know, on that Spotify Canvas video where she's like holding up Speak Now, and she's got the braid. She's not holding up, she's got the braid, and and she was like,
the 1989 nails. I don't fall for it anymore because every time I think it's 1989 next, she tricks me.
She fucks us over. No, what I was going
For everyone else, she fucks me over.
What I was going to say was that she said, welcome to the next chapter. Which, next chapter? Like, story of us.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means speak now, tales.
I know, but like my
Story
brain.
on it.
What if she adds more like songs onto the Eras Tour set list, and that's one of them?
I think
and that's
she
a hint.
I think she should.
She should.
It'll be
Although, she's doing enough.
I know.
Like
It'll be an
she's
even
doing a
longer
lot.
show.
It would be a very long show.
Do you think she'll take a song out of another era, or do you think she'll just leave it all? Because I suppose when she did Nothing New with Phoebe Bridgers, she didn't cut all too well, did she?
No, she didn't. Like, she won't. But the thing is that I doubt it. But
I need all the purple.
The thing is with Story of Us is that what if that? I mean, I know it's simple, but what if that's a hint? What if that's a hint? What if she adds like that, and because of the Bejeweled music video with the castle, she does Long Live for like, I don't know. Anyway, Never Grow Up, Taylor's version. That's gonna hurt because she wrote that, I think, when she moved out. It was emotional listening to Baby Taylor, as I call her, sing it. Like, more mature voice Taylor's gonna be. Absolutely. The bridge is gonna, when she ends the bridge with Everything I Have Someday Is Gonna Be Gone, I'll be like, nope. And then in a complete different vibe, we've got Enchanted, which is track 9, Taylor's version, which I can already see is going to be probably the most streamed one.
Which one?
Enchanted. I know there was a leak.
I will be about half of that.
I know there was a leak of it at one point, and it was kind of impossible to avoid, but I don't know much about it. And I mean, all I know is that I'm hoping that, I think Lucy's scared that the bridge won't hit as hard.
It better.
She's scared, like, because sometimes with more computer generated instruments and not like live ones, it can be a bit underwhelming.
Look, Taylor, if you want to add extra violins, I'm here for that.
I'm like that with Back to the Symphony.
I'm here for it.
More violins. Not that we didn't have enough. More. Number 10, Better Than Revenge. Like I said, I feel like if there was 2 Better Than Revenges, it would be on here, like the track list on the back. Yeah. But it's totally.
Maybe it's a surprise.
Maybe she's tricking. Maybe
she
it's right.
About 3
maybe it's not. I bet she's doing a deluxe edition, and that'll be on it. I bet she'll change Better Than Revenge. We'll all be in a fuss about it, and then she'll do the Better Than Revenge bonus track and be like, if you get what I mean. 11, Innocent. Wow. I mean, it's become one of my favourites in the past year. I don't really mind who it was written about. Like I said, this is not what we're talking about. I just really like the vibe.
It's about Kanye. Oh, then rip him to shreds.
Fair enough. Fair dues. So I just love it's hard sometimes to separate who the song was written about with how you feel about it, but my feelings towards the song has nothing to do with the person it was about, because then I would hate the song with a burning passion. Yeah, I know, it's like, but it's very nice, and it's...
I look like such a raging bitch, and I promise you I'm a lovely person.
I know, so I really like Innocent, like the vibe and the instruments and the melody. 12, we've got Haunted. I want those drums, and I want the whole violin. I don't know what to expect. I feel like the bit I am gonna absolutely lose my shit on is after it's like, I know. And then it kind of goes into, come on, don't leave me like it. That's when I'm gonna just, oh my god, I love it. And then track 13, we've got what?
That's nothing about Taylor Swift, calm down. It's about Colleen. It's just gotten worse.
Oh god, how can it get worse? Well,
fuck you, Colleen.
Last Kiss. Track 13, we've got...
No words for that.
No. Track 13, we've got Last Kiss, which is emotional enough, but good to know that... I feel like everyone's talking about... Because
I struggle with that song.
It's so beautiful. There's this
I
natural...
struggle to get through it.
There's this natural breathlessness she kind of has. Like, it's quite emotional to sing, and people are a little worried she won't be able to capture that again, but I'm sure if she gets in the right state to sing
every night on stage,
she'll be fine. No, they don't mean like breathless as in like she's going to be tired. They just mean like emotional.
No, but what I'm saying is whenever she does she conveys emotion very well on
like
stage.
In Tolerate, she's like, whoa.
Yeah, she does full on physical smacking shit.
14, track 14, we've got Long Live, Taylor's version, which is going to make me cry.
That's going to be great. I can see it being
the original already makes me cry. That bridge sets me off. It doesn't matter where I am, what I'm doing. There's a reason, right, when people are like, oh, what's a skip for you? I say Long Live, not because I don't like the song, but because I literally cry so bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's just, well, track 15, we've got Hours, Taylor's version, which I listened to briefly. It's a cute song.
I've never heard it.
It's a really cute song and it's very sweet. I think you'll like it.
Because
You'll
I've
like
never
Taylor's version.
listened to it. I know she did it as a surprise song once.
Yeah, and I love the vibe, but
Cancel Me
it just
Now.
doesn't. I mean, it gives off the same kind of innocence as well, innocent and Never Grow Up, and that kind of, oh yay, love, happy, happy, yay. And I do like it, but I understand why it was a bonus track. I don't hate it, I don't love it, but it's very much in the middle. 16, Superman. Obviously, we would have had if this was a movie, but she released that earlier and put it under Fearless because we think it's because she's got like, you know, she wants all these tracks solely like to be solo written, and maybe if this was a movie was co-written, so she like.
I like Superman.
Again,
I have a weird relationship with that song for personal reasons.
He's got his mother's eyes, his father's ambition.
I
love that song.
I edited really into that.
Or is it Father's Eyes and Mother's Ambition? I'm losing it. I thought it was Mother's Eyes, otherwise why would I think of Harry? If they got father... Although, watching the films, you wouldn't bloody know he had his mother's eyes, would you? They were brown and green and blue.
Everyone.
So yeah, that is the whole... I've just been analysing. I've been staring at this. It's a great picture, I'll say.
She's wearing ballet shoes.
Yeah, I love it. It's adorable. That is pretty much all I have to say about that.
It's being released 5 a.m. for us, isn't it?
I mentioned that.
Now I'm struggling because I have a full day of work and I'm debating bringing my mum, asking to borrow mum's earphones so I can like listen while I work. Because
listen while you work.
Because I don't want to wait till I get home at like 5 o'clock at night.
You really don't.
Like, because I'm doing a full day on Friday and
I'm unemployed. So one thing I will say about Speak Now is that I think that maybe, because obviously the people who booked tickets for the Eras tour wouldn't know that they would, on July 7th, they'd be going on release night.
Yeah, very lucky.
Like, they wouldn't know. Technically, it's not release night, is it?
God's favourite, how do you feel?
It's technically not release night, is it? It's release day. Release night will be the night you're all waiting up and being excited.
Yeah, because it would have been released and then it's that night.
Yeah, then it's that night.
It would have been more intense if it actually was
that
the
night.
It was going to be released.
Oh my gosh!
Because while they're at the concert, it's very likely because
it goes on till after midnight. They were like, oh no. But the thing is about Taylor is that I feel like she's doing surprise songs, and I feel like she might do a vault track, but I feel like I would say that's too soon to do a vault track because people might not know it. No. But Swifties are on this crap. I'm on this crap, you know. So like I understand how it feels to like learn songs really fast, and Swifties will be like listening to them like 24/7 in the real.
I would say I think she's going to do one, like a song, like a vault track, and then one.
Oh yeah, like maybe
one vault track.
I didn't think about that.
There's 2 surprise songs.
I just thought maybe she'll do like Mine or Mine or something, and then maybe she'll no. But I think that personally, I think that's a good point. I think she'll do the original, like an original Speak Now on the guitar, and then she'll do a vault track on the piano. I feel like she might do Timeless because it's the album closer.
I guess.
Like album opener, Mine, album closer, Timeless. Maybe it's gonna be like Fearless, head first, timeless. I don't know. I feel like Timeless is gonna make me cry like Long Live does, and I'm not ready. Thanks for watching this video that was very much interrupted by my sister. She's my twin sister. I'm not kidding.
Actually, our face is
older by 16 minutes,
which means I'm in charge.
Shut up. So yeah, next video up will be my reaction, and if it might be filmed on my camera if my SD card decides to stop being a bitch, but if not, then it will be filmed on my phone. So see you in my next video, which will be my Speak Now reaction.
I won't be there. I'll be working, unfortunately.
Yeah, I did offer for you to sit with me, but
well,
she's working.
How would I even sit with you if I'm doing a full day? Could you wait that long?
No. Okay, comment what vault track you're most excited for.
And why it is when Emma falls in love.
Why it is when Emma falls in love. Okay. See you in your reaction. Bye!